Okay, you know that feeling, right? You've got this big, important thing you need to do, something you actually want to get done, but for some reason you just can't bring yourself to start. It's like hitting an invisible wall. You're stuck before you've even taken the first step. Well, today we're going to talk about a super simple rule that will help you absolutely smash through that wall.
So what's that all about? Why is just starting so dang hard sometimes? I can tell you right now, it has nothing to do with being lazy. It's a universal human thing, a battle we all fight. So if you feel this way, trust me, you are in very good company.
Look, this was my actual list of postponed projects, things I was genuinely excited about. Making videos, starting a side hustle, all of it just sat there collecting dust on my to-do list for weeks. I bet you have a list that looks kind of similar, right? And after staring at mine, I had a realization. The problem wasn't the projects themselves.
Now, the problem is inside our own heads. It's our brain. See, our brain is an absolute master at creating resistance. It's like it has a black belt and putting up a fight right at the starting line.
I'm not kidding. It's like there's a world-class lawyer living in your mind whose only job is to argue against starting anything new. And it comes up with these perfect-sounding excuses that are all designed to do one thing: keep you right where you are, nice and safe in your comfort zone.
And it usually starts with this one, the responsible excuse. Oh, I can't possibly start this big new project until I finish this other little thing. It sounds so productive, but let's be real. It's just a very clever delay tactic.
And then there's this classic, the research trap. We convince ourselves we need just a little more information, one more article, one more tutorial. And we end up spinning our wheels, feeling busy, but never actually doing the thing.
Oh, and this one is my personal favorite. I'll do it when I have a nice, big 3-hour block of uninterrupted time. But seriously, when does that ever actually happen? Never! So between all these genius excuses, a week disappears, then a month, and that dream project is still just a dream.
So after being totally stuck, I stumbled upon a breakthrough. And it wasn't some fancy app or a complicated productivity system. It was just a tiny mental shift I call the 5-minute rule. And honestly, it works for me every single time.
Yep, that's it. That's the whole secret right there. 5 minutes. I know, it sounds way too simple to actually work, but that is exactly where its power comes from.
Here's exactly how you do it. Step 1, pick that one thing you've been putting off. Step 2, commit to working on it for just 5 minutes. And step 3, this is the most important part. You give yourself total, guilt-free permission to stop after those 5 minutes are up. The bar is so low that your brain's defense system doesn't even have time to fire up.
The results for me were, frankly, kind of shocking. I told myself, okay, just 5 minutes on the newsletter. 45 minutes later, I was deep in a state of flow. I said just 5 minutes of tweaks on my website. 2 hours flew by like it was nothing. That little 5-minute promise wasn't the work. It was the spark that lit the whole fire.
And hey, if you need proof that this principle is real, just look at how it works against us. No one ever sits down and plans to scroll on social media for 3 hours. It always starts with, I'll just check for a minute. It's the same exact principle. The key is to snatch that power back and use it for something good.
So why does this tiny little trick have such a huge impact? Well, this is the real aha moment. It's because almost everything we've been taught about motivation is completely backward. We think we need to wait for motivation to hit us like a lightning bolt before we can take action. But the truth, the reality, is the exact opposite. Action comes first. Even a tiny action creates momentum. And it's that momentum that actually generates real, lasting motivation.
So this is the real sequence. You can start with literally zero motivation. That first small action builds a little bit of momentum. That momentum makes you start to feel motivated. And once you're moving, all that friction you felt at the beginning just kind of melts away. You don't wait for motivation, my friend. You create it.
You know, Mark Twain just nailed it. It's not about having the perfect plan or waiting for inspiration. The whole entire secret to getting ahead is just getting started.
Okay, so you're ready to give this a shot. What's the complicated, expensive tool you're going to need for this life-changing strategy? Well, the answer might surprise you. Believe me, I've tried them all. The fancy apps, the complex planners, the color-coded everything. But I'm telling you, the single best tool for breaking through that initial resistance is...
It's the one you already own. The one that costs nothing, requires zero setup, and has no learning curve. It's the tool that strips away every single excuse you have for not starting in the next 60 seconds.
I mean, think about it. Those fancy apps cost money. And sometimes just learning how to use them becomes a whole new chore we procrastinate on. But a basic timer on your phone? It's free, it's simple, it has 0 distractions. Its only job is to get you started, which makes it the most effective tool for the job. Period.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Not tomorrow, not when things calm down, today. What is one thing you've been putting off that you can give just 5 minutes to? I want you to pick it right now, set a timer on your phone, and just start. You will be absolutely amazed at what happens next. Let me know down in the comments what you're going to tackle. Let's do this.